Hi, welcome back to Motech Performance. I'm Mike, behind the camera is Jay. Today we're going to talk about this. This is our M440i. We've had this car since March, so unfortunately it's time for it to go. We have been offered something very special and we're going to move into that. This car has been great for us. I've used it as a daily. It's good on fuel, it's quick, it can be quiet when it needs to be. It looks amazing, it gets attention. But unfortunately the 4 Series as a whole at the minute hasn't been that popular as a car coming through the door. So we're on to something else. We're going to just run through the modifications in the order that we did them in and maybe introduce the new car at the end of this vlog. So first of all, first thing we did is springs and spacers on the stock wheels. The original ride height on these is just horrendous. Always a worry when you put a spring kit on for the first time, as in the first car we've lowered. So this was an M440i we'd never lowered before. Lowered the 340is, this is the mild hybrid, and how the springs would react. Does it compromise the ride? Is it going to upset the dampers, etc, etc? Answer to that is no, it's perfect. I use it as a daily, like I said. So it's a 35 front and about 30 rear. So it's a real aggressive drop onto them, but still really usable. As you can see by the car, and it runs a front splitter, it isn't that low. The wheels are tucked in, but still the car from the road is a big enough distance away. We run a 15mm space set on the back and a 12 on the front with the original springs before we change the wheels out to the Bowler. Now Bowler looked after us on this. This is the new forged alloy wheel from them. We offer them in gloss black. You know what forged alloy wheels are? Basically it's where they get a square bit of aluminium and cut the wheel into shape. Most alloy wheels are cast, but obviously it's hot metal poured into a cast of the shape of the wheel. Went for the forge on this, just for something a bit different. In gloss black just really works with the theme of the car. Styling wise, did the Auto ID front, Auto ID mirrors in gloss black, and a carbon rear spoiler just to tidy up. And the last thing that we did was the Remus Sport exhaust. It's been really good actually. At first I thought, is it a bit of a mistake? Is it really that noticeable? But then driving it, real nice difference. Not massively loud, but definitely toned. And that's the sort of audience an M340i and a 440i has. It's just a perfect looking system. And yet again, remember the chrome tailpipes, a little bit different considering the car's all black. Just wanted something to look a bit factory plus, a bit Alpina-ish, but a bit different rather than an M look. So by putting the chrome tailpipes on a black car and then being 4, I love the way they look. It's a bit controversial, but people when they actually see the car, they really like it. It's a shame to see the car go, but like everything else, it's got to move on for the business. We've got to get into something new. Some things we never did to it. The tuning box is still sitting on my desk upstairs. I haven't even had a chance to fit it. So if anybody's after some cheap wheels or exhaust or tuning box, let us know, and let us know what you think of the demo car, well, the next demo car, which we're about to go and get now. So the M440i has left us and now we have this. Thank you very much Uncle Tony for making me spend a lot more money than what I really want to do. The plan was, if I'm honest, to keep the M440i until the new M240i comes out, which is probably going to be March time next year. But then he just sent me pictures of this, and there's a bit of a story behind this car, but I'm going to go and collect the M440i. This is actually the car next to it, and I kind of thought, oh, one day, and then Tony remembered that and said, hey, that one day is now. Let's do a deal together. So I took the 440i back and then we've replaced it with this lovely Toronto red. I was going to say it's Tornado, but it's actually Toronto red BMW M4. This is a competition pack car. We have those in the UK. For any of you guys overseas that listen, we don't get just the normal M4. So it's an automatic competition pack car, spec'd really, really well. Carbon fiber pack, which will lead into more modifications coming down in other videos. But as a whole, stunning car. Probably done a couple of 100 miles into it. Really, really nice. Horrendous arch gap. Not sure on the wheels, quite like the bi-colour, but we're definitely changing the wheels. Not sure on what yet. Going to be doing the exhaust, but so far really good. Didn't go for the X-Drive. They're going to come a bit later. Bought a used approved. So anyway, let us know what you think of the Toronto Red M4. Thanks a lot.